Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of the Deluxe ToQ-Oh from Ressha Sentai ToQger. So to start, let me just say there's two ways you can get this. You can get it like I did and get it on its own, or you can get it in a set with the changer, in which case you do not get the extra Ressha for the changer. But I did review the changer separately. You can check that out right here. Okay, so yeah, you can check out all the sounds for these different Ressha in the changer in that review. I didn't want to do it in both because it seemed kind of, time-consuming for me and you and both. So yeah, check out the sounds in that video. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go over the mech. Let's go ahead and get started. No box in this review. If you're upset with that, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd save time. And now I'm using that time I saved to tell you how I didn't go over the box. So how did that work out? So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at all the trains. So you get 5 of them here. Here is the Red Ressa, its train. They're all very long, as you can see, or at least red, blue, and greens are very long. They're pretty bland, to be honest, but they don't look quite as bad as they did in the magazine scans in person, which is something that I feel is true of the mecha as well. But yeah, they're really long. They really do convey the train look well, and I actually ended up liking them quite a bit. Obviously, it rolls and all that fun stuff. But there's really not much to it. This guy has all kinds of like bendable parts and whatnot for the transformation, but that's about the extent of it. They can all link up right here. You can see a little latch here, and then the other ones will have ones that pop out as well. I will not be able to show all of them linked up in their full modes because of space, so I'm sorry about that, but I will do a brief cutaway right now. Alright, so yeah, here we have all the Ressas linked up, so you can sort of, move them around. They kind of easily become detached because of how weak the system is, but they kind of link around and all that stuff, so that's really neat. And like I said, they can do it in full mode. It's just difficult for me to show here. See, there it goes, going detached. Alright, back to the regular review then. You see that you can link them all with just the main Ressha pulled off. So I was able to pull that off, but like I said, I'm sorry about that, but the space is just too small to do that. Before I forget it, I just wanted to show off the weapon that it comes with. This is obviously going to be the sword and blaster for the mecha. It's pretty neat looking. I actually kind of dig the way the weapon is, and it looks pretty nice. But you can also attach it here to the Red Ressa right here. It just snaps right in, so you can attach it like that. So that is pretty neat, so it gives you a little bit more to do with it. So now we have Negos here, blues. Yet again, very bland. Not a whole lot to it, but pretty nice looking. And just of note here, because I really won't get to show it, you pull this up to be the foot, and then to pull it back down, you just pull this lever here. Just because I'm probably not going to go back to train mode after I transform into the Megazord. Or the mecha, excuse me. Alright, I forgot to show this in the main review, so I'm just cutting in here real quick. To link them all up, there are little tabs on each one. So, on the back, just pull these out so you can, tab them in so you can have a link of all of the trains in their full modes. So yeah, just forget the past Dawson forgot to do that because he's an idiot. Alright, now we have yellows. A lot shorter, as you can see, significantly shorter than blues. Both of the girls' ones are, just because they are going to be arms. But yeah, pretty bland. Overall, all of these are pretty blandly designed. They're going more for the color thing, which is completely right for their motif. But there's really nothing spectacular about them. Here's greens. It's along the same line, as blues. So yet again, when you pull this up, in order to bring it back down, just pull that lever. That's going to be the feet, obviously, like I just mentioned to you. But I just wanted to show that. And then Go-Go's. Here's pink, yet again a smaller one. Green and blue are pretty much of the same family, and pink and yellows are as well. So nothing really spectacular going on there. But so yeah, that is what they do. They all look very bland, but they still look good. They really have grown on me quite a bit. And they look good sitting there as a train set. And then like I said, when you put them all together and they link together, it's actually really cool. And even as the Ressas, it's still really a neat feature. So to transform it, it's actually really simple and easy, and I dig it quite a bit. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're essentially going to line them up in a particular order. So I'm going to set pink and yellow aside sort of for a second. So you just take reds here, and he's going to sort of set here. And then right here, there are these little sort of rectangle holes that line up with these, and you just slide it in like that. So slide blue in right there. And then you do the same thing with green. There's the rectangle holes here, which line up with this. And then you just sort of slide it like that. There you go. And then yet again, I'm not going to be going backwards. So if you do want to detach them, there's buttons here. And that is how you detach either side. So just press and it will detach for you. So it stays in there nice and securely. And there you have that. And then for pink and yellow, yet again, it is very easy. On the side here, there's a little peg. You just pull it down. and then plop it in the hole right there. So pink goes in green, yellow, same deal here. There's a peg, and then you put it inside blue, and they all link up like that. So really, really neat. Just like on the show, they all kind of link up like that. You can have them sort of traveling like this. They all roll together. So you can sort of do it like the transformation where they drive up. But the transformation from here is very, very simple. So take the feet, and you're going to fold them up just like I showed you. Take this piece here. You're going to fold it forward, and then fold this piece like this, and it's going to become the chest. Snap it in. Now we can stand up. Now let me just fix the camera. And we can proceed with the rest. After that, take these fists here, twist them, or they were fists before, and then here just fold this down, and then back here take this piece, and it's actually going to fold forward. If it can get out of there, there we go, and it's going to become the head. So just make sure you fold this all the way back, fold this forward, and then the doors are going to open to create the helmet. So then you pull these down, just like this, slide it down, twist it, slide it down, twist it, and there you have that ToQ-Oh. You can take the weapon here and put it right here in his hand, like so, and then you can also make it the blaster formation. So there you have ToQ-Oh. This thing has gotten a considerable amount of hate, I would say, and I can definitely understand why. It is very, very basic compared to a lot of mech, especially ones that we have gotten recently. But that's sort of ToQger's thing. They're going for the colors. It's all very color related, and you know, it's bright and it's in your face. And honestly, when I first saw the picture, I was kind of put off as well. But over time, I really have grown to dig it a little bit. It's probably still one of my least favorite mech designs overall, but I still do enjoy it to an extent now. I honestly really dig the way that it transforms. I think it's really fun, really easy, really simple. It's just kind of like when I like a really simple transformer that you can sit there and mess with while you're watching TV or whatnot. And yeah, I just really dig the way it transforms. It's really creative, especially given the whole train theme. And it's really simple to do, and it's got a lot of clever little things, so I really like it in that respect. And I just think it's actually quite a bit of fun. And honestly, in person, the toy doesn't look quite as bad as it did in the initial pictures. I feel like in a lot of cases, the initial sort of prototype pictures can make things look a little worse than they are. Like I thought Go-Kai-Oh, sorry about that, Go-Kai-Oh looked a little silly at first, to be honest, but it looks a lot better in person. If you can see just the sort of you know, various lines and pieces and all of the little sort of details to it give it a lot more of a solid look. It's still got a lot of block coloring, but it makes it look a lot better in person, I think. And I really have grown to dig it quite a bit. It is pretty small, as you can see. Just holding it in my hand, it's really small, kind of light in a way. Significantly smaller than Kyoryugen in a lot of ways, and it's pretty much around the same price. So I think it is a bit pricey for what you get, considering there's no sounds or anything, and it's a little bit smaller. But if you like the show and you like mechas, I don't think you'll be too disappointed. I actually really like it. I think it's a fun and solid mech. But I would try to find some sort of discount, maybe an Ami price, aftermarket price. I don't think it's worth it at full price. But overall, I still think it's a really fun mech. I found a lot to like about it. Like I said, I really dig the transformation. I think it's a lot of fun. Really easy and kind of creative, and the design has grown on me, and I do like the fact that it is a bit smaller because it's easier to fit in places. And plus, one thing that's really cool is whether you get this in the set or not, getting the mecha gets you more sounds for your changer if you collect that. So that's really, really cool. Just want to note one last time, if you're watching this and you're trying to mull over a purchase of this and the changer, if you get the changer set that comes with this and the changer, you do not get the extra Red Ressa that comes with the changer. You only get this one. So if you want to you know, mess around with your changer and play with it and whatnot, you're going to need to take this piece out, so you cannot do that separately. So just note that. So if you're, you know, if that's a huge deal to you, I'd recommend picking them separately. But anyway, that about wraps it up. Until next time, make sure you check out the Crazy Podcast at WritersRangersRambles.com. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Dawson Ryder, signing out.